race of the season, or rather the first points race if you want to count the Clash, but we're not going to do that for now, as, after all, wow, I just ruined this. Wow, I can't believe I just ruined this intro with the, lack of being able to think quickly enough to say something and try to get the hype for this race up. And whatever, you guys should be hyped enough for this race. After all, this race should show you just how well your season's gonna go. 80 laps at Daytona, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Twokinds 500. 200 miles across 31 degrees of banking. 38 drivers, of course, in this race. Oh, and it's going to be a good one. I actually had 2 previous attempts at recording this very race. I actually ran out of hard drive space on the last attempt in order to record this race, so I didn't get a chance to finish that race up. I actually had to cut down the race length from 100 laps to 80 laps because of that. And I also made sure that my hard drive space was larger, so that way, yay, less room. Anyways, as the drivers are now qualifying, let's accelerate here. Chase Carpenter is your pole sitter for the Twokinds 500, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to get these cars started. Quickborn, Jesse Dalton, Bryce Riles, defending race winner Paul Bledsoe, Asami Kiro, Merrick Ishtar, Cody Lamas, Ilana Keshiel, and Zen Langathan, all rounding out your top 10. This is the rest of the results for qualifying, ignoring the fact that Fred Jones is a part of it because, well, I, of course, have the profile name here. Anyways, let's get started. Should be a good race, folks. We got a lot of things on the table, as cars not even getting all the way down the back straightaway yet. I don't want to accidentally miss the start of the race, so gonna go ahead and keep it here. I also had to do a lot of AI edits, so that way they don't get into the wall as often as they were exiting the tri-oval. So it will be some tight racing here. Also, double chase points race. And as soon as the pace car pulls off, they'll go. And here we are. They accelerate into the tri-oval. Green flag is out. We are underway at Daytona. Chase Carpenter with the run on the inside. Here comes Jesse Dalton, a rookie now, pushing him past Quickborn in turn 1. Already farther in the back, we are 3 wide. That is Jennifer Legacy with Alex Miller and Cody Hayner. Down the back straightaway for the first time today. Paul Bledsoe goes up to the high line. Here comes Merrick Ishtar to the inside for 3rd. Bledsoe pushed out to the high line, 3 wide for 6th. As they come through turns 3 and 4 for the first time today. Carpenter leads the lap. Here comes Ishtar now to the inside of Jesse Dalton for 2nd. Krieger Racing Incorporated teammates John Mullen and Eugene Namax now. We're side by side, angler corner. Eugene now stuck in the middle. As the field continues to race down back straightaway, Carpenter continues to lead. Mark Boston and Austin Spencer, teammates now side by side for 4th. Here comes Mullen now, who led literally half of the Clash, 15 of the 30 laps. Coming up 2nd. Looks like he brought a strong car to Daytona. Now, he gets pushed up to the high side by rookie Austin Spencer in the 25. Julian Nguyen, another rookie, on the bottom line behind Spencer. Behind her looks to be Hunter Kiro, the inaugural Anthem Racing Series champion. Also looks to be pushed by Kota Hayner in the 6th. Carpenter continues to lead the 3 wide farther back in the field for several rows of cars. Quickborn trying to get to the bottom, can't quite get there because of the 7 of Steven Merzlak, another rookie. Couple of drivers already starting to lose draft. They look to be the number 71 of Mahari and the number 12 of Cousins. Craigo kick it to the high side by Ryan Vaughn now for 6th by the looks of it. Julian Nguyen to the inside of Austin Spencer for 2nd now. Austin Spencer with no drafting help will quickly lose spots. On the high line, here comes Kota Hayner to the inside of Hunter Kiro now for 3rd. Ford's looking to have a strong powerhouse today as Bryce Riles, Ryan Vaughn, and Julian Nguyen are all up there battling in the top 5. Ryan Vaughn up to the high side now. As Bryce Riles goes for 3rd, here comes Steven Merzlak to the inside. Will Ryan Vaughn jump down the line in front of him? He will. Into the trial today for 5 laps. Now in the books, there's DJ McWhorter, 6th in line on the bottom. He was able to win the clash with a late race pass on John Mullen. Now he gets kicked up the high side by Julian Nguyen's team owner and teammate, Jackie Tang. Riles kicked up to the high side as they go through turns 3 and 4. Cousins and Mahari both have lost the draft officially as they race back into the trial to complete lap 6. Carpenter still leading this race as Merzlak now gets kicked up to the high side. That 88 car strong here at Daytona. Mark Boston now to the inside of Joseph Ernesto, who's now driving the 5 car for Hendrick Motorsports. A long way back for Ernesto, all the way back till a good 4, 5, maybe 6 cars until you get to Steven Merzlak, who's now been able to drop down to the inside. Tang kicked up to the high line now by Mark Boston. Here comes McWhorter now to the inside of Boston, with Hayner right behind him. Joshua Michaels manages to get up in behind Kota Hayner now, as the race down the back straightaway for the 8th time today. Can anyone force Carpenter out of line? Running comfortably in 2nd right now. Mullen has found his way back up into the top 10, being pushed by Andrew Gorman into 14. And now he gets kicked up to the high side by Gorman. Field gets a little spread out now running just 2 wide instead of 3 wide like they were earlier in the race. Any other stragglers beside these 2? Looks like Alan Bledsoe, runner-up in last season's Twokinds 500, in risk of losing the draft. Nearly an 1/8 of the way completed here at Daytona. And Chase Carpenter has led every lap so far. Can he maybe win the race? He has the strong car. Perhaps he can do it. As they snake their way down the back straightaway, here comes Mark Boston again to the inside of Onesso, this time for a position farther back in the field. As they race single file down for the majority of the field. I just remembered I forgot to change the in-car camera for the roof cam to be facing forward instead of off to the side. Oh well. Born to the inside of Merzlek now, who has a long way to go before he gets to Jesse Dalton, kicked up to the high side now. Running in excess of 200 miles an hour around this track, as you see right there. 205, 206 miles an hour down the back straightaway and just increasing. Quickborn kicked up the high side. Number 78 Furniture Row Scion, as looks like several drivers are trying to take a peek down to the bottom. Maybe make a few moves. I believe the fuel run is somewhere between 20 and 24 laps. So pit stops may be coming up here within the next 10 laps, I think. I forget if I said it for 2 times tire and fuel use. Austin Spencer drops slow to get underneath Joshua Michaels now as Paul Bledsoe, the defending race winner, pushes him into the position. How far back are Mahari and... Oh! I just now noticed... I didn't even notice the 83 car of Natani Kaiser has retired early from the race. What lap was that, as her teammate now rides in 4th? Oh, that was all the way back on lap 1. I didn't even notice that happened. And Alan Bledsoe has lost the draft. Eckroth, RJ Bishop, Miles Leinhart. Looks like Corbett is also going to lose the draft. Zimmerman, Ray Nikita also in danger of losing the draft. There's 3 wide, farther in the back. To Max, Michaels, and Ishtar. So they get it sorted out. Alex Miller to the looking inside of Asami Kiro as they go through turns 3 and 4 for the 15th time today. .3/16 of the race now in the books. I know that's a weird measurement to be going on, but whatever. Oh, we're almost 2/10, or rather 1/5 of the way done. So, whatever. Spencer to the inside of Bledsoe now, as Llamas, the defending champion, to the inside of Hunter Kiro through turns 3 and 4. Carpenter still strong, leading, still in the lead. Chevy, 2 Fords, a Scion, and a Pontiac, your top 5. another Chevy and a Toyota in 6th and 7th, but that's going to change here as Cody Lamas gets to the inside of Austin Spencer for the 7th position. Ooh, Ryan Vaughn took a peek. Couldn't quite get it done, though. Ryan Vaughn might be wanting to try and move here. Spencer looking to the inside of Jesse Dalton. Can't quite get there in time. Riles to the inside of Jennifer Legacy farther back in the field. Here comes Spencer now to the inside of Dalton as they run through out of turn 2 rather. Paul Bledsoe taking a look, decides better of it. Tang looking inside of Spencer, also thinks better of it. Hayner now to the inside of McWhorter for the 4th position. This certainly will shake things up. It's the first time the top 5 have changed in like a good 4, 5, 6 laps. And here comes now Bledsoe to the inside of Hayner. Firestone using a specialized sidewall design for this race as well, kind of like how they do it for the Indy 500. They'll be back to using the regular sidewall design next week at Homestead, as Lamas now goes for the 4th spot on Paul Bledsoe. Hendrick Motorsports, strong cars today, as they are now 1st, 4th. They were up there a little while ago with Onesto, who's now at the tail end of this pack, in danger of possibly losing the draft. So we have a small pack of cars here. Bledsoe by himself. I'm surprised with as close as these guys are running. Nobody has made any contact that has caused a wreck yet. Crago now moving Lamas out of line, and here comes Spencer for 3rd. Chevy, Ford, Toyota, the 3 main manufacturers in actual NASCAR. Now 1, 2, 3. With Dodge in 4th. In fact, all 6 manufacturers, no, 7 manufacturers are all in a line on the bottom lane. Chevy, Ford, Toyota, Dodge, Scion, Pontiac, and Honda. With another Honda in the 8th car in line on the bottom. Also, I did say 20 to 24 laps. I may have been incorrect about that, as I am unsure if I put it at 1 time or 1x fuel and tire wear or 2x tire and fuel wear. Tire and fuel wear? What? Anyways, yes, I still need to work on my commentary. I'm out of practice, in case you can't tell. And again, I've always been out of practice. Here comes Spencer for 2nd now. Barely gets to the quarter panel of McGuinn. Going into turn 3. But now he's going to be kicked up to the high side by Quick Bourne. Can maybe Bourne get around the 88? All 22 laps in the books have been led by that 88 car. Now here comes Asami Hiro to the inside of Bourne. And Carpenter is able to block. Things getting dicey up here at the front of the field. Sami looks high. That's not going to work, though, as here comes Ilana Keshiel, one of the rookies, to the inside now. Farther back in the field, they were 3 wide. Here comes Mullen now, back to the inside for 3rd. As Bledsoe's been caught up to by Cousins and Mahari. But here comes the main front of the pack. Mullins kicked up to the high side by Miller once again. Now Riles gets to the inside of Miller for third. Can anyone get around Chase Carpenter? He's led every single lap so far today. Lamas back up to 6th. Ravenhurst, another driver we haven't talked much, if at all, today, up to 5th. Now looks to change that as Ravenhurst goes to the inside of Hunter Kiro for 4th. Can't quite get there though without much drafting help. Tang back up to 7th. Hayner back up to 8th. As the field calms down a little bit, they are rapidly approaching those lapped cars at the tail end of the field. Of course, they're at the tail end of the field. They're not even at the tail end of the field. They're just at the tail end of the lead lap, which is obvious. Only one car out of the race, and that was Tony Kaiser. May have gone on pit road at the start of the race. I'm not sure. Ravenhurst again trying to get to the inside of the 92. Can't quite get there. I think I saw the hand waving out for the 88 car. No, it was the 31. As pit stops are beginning, and I was incorrect about the distance they can go. It is Ishtar and Keshiel come down pit road. Here comes another RAGE racing car. Michaels pitting as well. And now Cody Lamas to the inside of Kiro as Ravenhurst looks like she was shuffled out of line earlier. Will more drivers be coming down this time? 3 wide for 5th. The leader is pitting. Carpenter is coming down with a huge pack of cars behind him. Zen Langton will take the lead as it looks like Carpenter, Riles, Lamas, DeMax, Spencer, Bledsoe, and more come down pit road. Gorman also coming down, and here comes more cars from the second pack. Back up to the lead group of cars. Will they come down pit road this time by? As these drivers now begin to peel off of pit road, Carpenter wins the race off of pit road for these guys. Back up to the lead group. Oh, we got one spinning. That is Julie Nguyen. Caution has not come out yet, as basically the rest of the lead group plus the 3 lapped cars come in. We're going to have to take another look at that as once again the caution does not come out. We are still under green. As Julie Nguyen goes for a wild slide entering pit road. Oh, looks like she didn't get slowed up in enough time. Gets into the back of Cody Hayner. Looks like she has to repair some damages now. These lead cars coming off of pit road. There you see the damage to the 6. You saw it briefly. There you see it right there. Now it's just a matter of who is leading. Looks like Bledsoe and Mahari got off pit road ahead of these guys. Cousins not as lucky. Alex Miller now coming off of pit road as leaders are rapidly approaching the line. Carpenter will hold the lead, as they're now passing Miller for the lead. Carpenter takes the lead as Lamas, his teammate, is right behind him. But Lamas is going for the lead now. Cody Lamas to the inside of Chase Carpenter. So far, the only driver to even make a pass on him. On track. Carpenter with no drafting help going into the corner. 48 is the new leader, but Riles trying to maybe take the lead for himself. He's taking a peek. Cody Lamas to the lead. Here comes Ravenhurst now to the inside of Riles. As after these pit stops, a huge pack of cars is now just a few smaller packs. What's the lap car damage? It looks like Cousins is the only driver to be a lap down at the moment. That might change here, though, as Keshiel now goes to the inside of Lamas for the lead. And with Mahari and Alan Bledsoe up ahead of these guys, they're going to go a lap down here by the time they reach the line next time by. Keshiel gets trapped behind these guys, though, and everyone else has to check in behind her. Keshiel now gets to the inside of Mahari. Alan Bledsoe continues to stay on the bottom, though. Carpenter's car, maybe not as strong. Out of clean air as he gets kicked up to the high side by somebody. I think it was his teammate Lamas. Now Alan Bledsoe will go a lap down, as Cody Lamas back to second right behind Keshiel. Now Lamas back going to the lead once again in turns 1 and 2 with help from Ravenhurst and Zen Langthen, who's managed to get himself up into this lead pack and in the hunt for the lead. Alright, so my mistake, it's about 25 to 27 laps. They can go on a single tank of fuel. That's, depending on if they're able to stretch their field, that this may be a 3-stop race, or if they're able to exceptionally stretch it out, a 2-stop race, as Lamas has been kicked up to the high by Ravenhurst, who's been kicked up to the high by Zen Langthen. Lead now changing hands fairly quickly. Spencer in second. Carpenter gets back up to third. DeMax somehow is actually doing good as a Speedway for once. And was running fourth, but now without any drafting help, he'll fall back from that spot as he was kicked up to the high side by Keshiel. As the lap car of Julie Nguyen gets in the way. Again, Nguyen received damage to the front end of her car in that wreck coming on a pit road that, amazingly enough, the caution did not come out for. Zen Langthen, only driver to get around her. And unfortunately, with as slow as Nguyen is going, Langthen, the only driver to get away. Now, several drivers have to go around the outside to get around the 73. However, with Zen by himself and with the draft playing the great equalizer, he's going to be a sitting duck if Spencer and DeMax try and go around. In fact, here's Spencer trying to get to the bottom now, but he's too far back. He has to drop back in line. Zen Langthen will actually retain the lead. As now this front pack, Actually, he's merged with a pack that was even farther back, I think. That was able to catch back up. Because of Nguyen. And by the looks of it, yeah. Because these front three here, plus the lap cars, Mahari and Cousins, were able to get ahead of Nguyen, they were able to pull away. Screen froze there for a second. Which is odd, because it shouldn't be, because I made sure I had enough recording space. Anyways. But now, can these guys run down the front three, plus the two lap cars? So we are rapidly approaching halfway. So it looks like Nguyen is now holding up traffic from an even farther back field. Almost now to the inside of Bledsoe. I believe Bledsoe is actually a lapped car. Yes, Bledsoe is a lap down. I smell something cooking outside my bedroom. However, I worry if that's actually in my bedroom or that's outside the bedroom. Anyways, that's something else. As Langton continues to lead with Spencer and DeMax in second. Looks like Mahari and Cousins are actually losing touch with them and are actually slowly being reeled in by this big group of cars here. And by the looks of it, I'm not sure if the big group of cars are actually catching the leaders. Let's see, 335, 347. No. The big pack is actually losing ground to the front three. 3.9. 44.0, yeah. Because this big group of cars here are racing each other instead of trying to get up to the leaders. The leaders are actually pulling away. Right now it's a 3-horse race. Then now the question is, if they pit, will they have to make an additional stop as well? Or will they be able to stretch it? We're past halfway now in this race. As the field have caught Cousins and Mahari. And still losing ground. And it's a long way to the next pack for these big three. Or, I shouldn't say big three, but you know what I mean. Keshiel's now leading this bigger pack of cars. They might actually start catching these guys. These guys might be going a little bit slower now. Are they? Not this time, by 4 seconds now between, or a little over 4 seconds now between the 82 and the 47. Nguyen now has been lapped by everybody in this race. He's currently last running car. in position on track. Well, that time by, they actually started catching the leaders a little bit. I just now noticed it's now down to 3.98. And still 3.98. Oh, somebody blew up. It's 99 of Cal Corbett. As it looks like the 49's not coming down pit road. Officials now looking to see if there's oil on the track. Here's a quick replay of Cal Corbett's engine mishap. Second driver to come out. Blew up right in front of Ryan Vaughn and RJ Bishop. And we are hearing there's oil on the track, so the caution will be coming out here.
Yellow's out. Can you see the pit sign now, or is it get more acclimated to it?
As Julian Gwynn just now goes a second lap down. We're officials now talking with the crew of the 99, figuring out what happened. Field pits now, they'll have to make one more stop. The Chevrolet Camaro pace car pulls out onto the track. What a heartbreak for that 99 team of... Getting through past the yellow here. Looks like Langton will win the race off pit road, followed by DeMax and Quick Born, with Austin Spencer winning the race. Craig the fifth car off of pit road as well. Just accelerating past the caution here as best I can. We are getting the one to go this time by. Gwynn leading the inside line. That might slow up Bledsoe, Cousins, and Mahari. As they come off of turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. We are once again racing at Daytona. As Zed Langton gets a huge jump over the rest of the field. Several drivers have to the outside to try and stay out of getting stuck behind the stock cars. Unfortunately, some of them still do get stuck behind, including Chase Carpenter, who was leading earlier in this race. Craig up to 4th now as Quick Born falls back to 5th. Merzlak up to 6th now. Legacy 7th, Keschel 8th, Alex Miller 9th, and Mullen manages to get out ahead in 10th. Here comes Spencer now to the inside of DeMax for the 2nd position. So it looks like several drivers in the field having trouble navigating around the 73. Craigo now up to second. Can he make a move against Langthan? The two drivers that were battling for the second Anthem Racing Series championship back in 2014. Langthan won the championship one race early at Phoenix. Penultimate race of the season and of the playoffs. Or excuse me, the chase. My bad. Merzlak up to fourth now. Quickborn back up to third. As Mullen falls back into the clutches of those who have gotten around here. Here comes Craigo now to the inside of Langthan for the lead. Why did I jump to the pace car? Quickborn up to second, Merzlak up to third. Can Bourne or Merzlak find a way around Craigo now? Here comes Spencer to the inside of Merzlak now. Down the back straightaway for the 53rd time today. Rapidly closing in on the 3/4 mark for this race. 9 drivers. Separated by a little over half a second. Spencer now up to second. This is what Craigo wants to see. Considering he sees side-by-side racing in his mirror. He knows he's good.
There we go.
Alright. Legacy kicked up to the high side by Langthan. Spencer took a peek. Can't quite get there. Here comes Langthan back to the inside now. Can't quite get there. My screen froze up for a little while there, so if somehow that's part of the recording, I apologize. Langthan takes another peek and will complete the pass as the rest of the field rapidly catching up. Oh, what happened to Merzlak? I do not see the 7 car anywhere here. Wait. Mullen has heavy left-hand side damage. That explains why Mullen fell back to 19th. What happened to Merzlak, though? He was running up in the top 8. Oh, he just slowed up. He's currently sitting on pit road. This looks like Jackie Tang. Did Tang pit last time by? No, he pitted back on lap 53. Maybe short pitting here, trying to get some strategy in, as Craigo has lost the lead at some point. Let's take a look back at that move real quick. It was in turns 1 and 2. So now Jackie Tang is holding up the field a little bit. Here comes now Eugene and Max to the inside of Langthan. Still being held up by Tang a little bit, though. So Langthan's able to hold up strong on the outside. Merzlak still sitting on pit road. To Max having a hard time trying to get around Tang. He jumps to the outside, but that's a mistake as Quickborn now back to the inside. What was that? That was 1/1000th of a second at the line. Holy shit. If only that was the finish of the race, folks. This allows the rest of the field to catch back up, though, as here comes Alex Miller now, to the inside of Quickborn with help from Crago and Spencer. Verzlak still on pit road. I think the hood might be up on that number 7. Shane wasn't... There we go. Now Spencer kicks Crago up to the outside. Miller will lead the lap as they're 3 wide farther in the field. Gwyn might be an issue, though, as it's been only about 7, 8, 9, maybe 10 laps since the restart. It's the field. And I heard engines having to down-rev, de-rev, whatever the proper term is, because of Julian Nguyen holding up the field. Miller, Crago, and Bourne get around. Now here comes the rest of the field. We're hearing from the official and scoring tower that the 73 is getting a warning for that. Holding up the field like that as here comes Crago once again for the lead as he had a huge run on Miller. Going down the back straightaway. Here comes Spencer now. As well. Mullen has lost a lot of positions. I'm wondering where he got that damage that was on the left side from. Because I swear he has left side damage. In fact, he can probably find it somewhere. I don't know. Anyone get back around Crago? Here comes Chase Carpenter. He's found his way up to 3rd again. Very strong car, that 88 is. Here comes Spencer to the inside of Crago now. Down the back straightaway. We are just past the 3/4 mark at Daytona. Carpenter tries the high line, can't get any drafting help. He'll be passed by the 82 as Spencer leads the lap. Can Zen Langton get back around Spencer and get into the lead himself? Here comes Miles Leinhardt, a driver we've only talked once about today. He's looking to take 2nd. He's Langton's main rival as well. He's being pushed by the 49 by the looks of it. Several drivers suddenly appearing up here at the front. Bledsoe's up there. Ravenhurst's back up there. Leinhardt is taking the lead. I'm amazed at just how things change that quickly in the world of autosport. Fuck, I messed that up. Also, my screen. There we go. Mullen might be an issue here as he is much slower than the rest of the leaders. Why is my screen free? My hard. Well, the 3 of Leinhardt went high to try and avoid. Zimmerman tried going low and threading the needle, decided to think better of it. This allowed Leinhardt to retain the lead and get somewhat of a huge advantage going into turn 1. And remember, these guys will have to pit once again. Here comes Paul Bledsoe now to the inside of Mullen. He is in 2nd. Leinhardt might be a sitting duck here as they weave down the back straightaway. Senwin Mahari, she's a lap car, but still pushing the defending winner to the lead. A 32 car, a very strong super speedway car. That 3 car, also strong at the super speedways. As now teammates Langton and McWhorter battle for third. And that is third place. The 24 and the 71 are one lap down each, I believe. Look.
There we go.
And yeah, they're one lap down each, running in 30th and 31st respectively. So now Alan Bledsoe is now passing his brother. Knowing up high,
My game
continues to freeze here in the, or not the game, but the screen freezing.
my computer.
Just why? I have the hard drive space. I have 100 gigabytes. Why? It's now the Clash winner. McWhorter.
Weapons anything.
He get around the 3 of Linehart and become the first person to, I believe, win both races. I don't think anyone has won both races before. Not necessarily in the same year, or season rather, but just ever. No one has won both races ever. Can he become the first person to not only win both races, the Clash and the 500, but also be the first person to do it in the same season? Who knows? He's got to get around Linehart and survive just over 13 laps to do it, but he's going to get passed by his teammate Langton. Paul Bledsoe somehow manages to retain a top 5 position as he's now going to take third from McWhorter in turns 3 and 4. Langton to the inside of Linehart now. This is for the lead with 13 to go. These two have had a heated rivalry on and off throughout their racing careers, as now Bledsoe trying to go back to back and become the first person to win multiple Twokinds 500s. Getting it put from Austin Spencer in 25. Craig goes back up there now, running third car on the bottom lane. Carpenter 3 wide with Miller and Mahari. As we have a couple of lap cars that may affect this finish. 3 wide for second now, as they come to 12 to go. These guys know it's go time, but once again, they may have to make a second stop. 3 wide for third as Craigo goes for the lead now. They know they have to go now. They know it's go time. It's now or never. 11 and a half laps to go here at Daytona. Lamas is back up there. RJ Bishop, a short track driver, also in the mix. First time he's been up there today. Lamas to the trying to get to the inside of Dalton now. And he will. Oh, someone blows up in his... It's Dalton! Dalton has blown up in front of the rest of the field. This allows 4, 5, 6 cars to break away from the rest of the field. Jesse Dalton blows an engine late at Daytona. Fortunately, I can't call another caution because this is a single player race. Because I would, but well, oh, and it looks like Craigle got held up behind Julian Nguyen at some point as RJ Bishop and Craigle both come down pit road. Well, this is certainly an interesting turn of events. Langton, I think. No, Lamas. No. Bourne is now the leader. As green flag pit stops once again start to circle around with 10 laps to go in this race. Now, it's just a matter of who can get the better pit stop. As Lamas is still trapped behind Nguyen, here comes Langton on the outside. One of the very rare times that you might see an outside pass here at this track. Now Langton has a long way to go before he can run down Quick Bourne. And Joseph Zimmerman, who's now coming down pit road. Lamas is pitting this time. Linehart comes down pit road. Several other drivers are pitting this time as well. Oh man,
Also,
freezes. This is going
to be in this race,
Quickborn up on a high side. He does not.
for all I know, the screen is frozen. Yeah,
No, he isn't. Okay. Langford now pits. The other Bledsoe brother pits, I think. I don't know. Maybe. I can't.
because my screen.
He's frozen. God damn it. Computer.
Work with me.
And yeah, I think he did. Now, when does Quickborn pit? He's ahead. The next driver, which looks to be the 86 of Alex Miller. Also, we're hearing a report that, well, wait, is Jesse Dalton still on? Oh, the leader's pitting this time by. So is the 86. Dalton still sitting on pit road. An unknown issue, of course, affecting that team. Ishtar, I believe, stayed on track. So he's currently leading yet. Wow. My game was frozen. Ugh.
Freezing.
Here comes Ishtar now. Quickborn out ahead of Krago, who's out ahead of Zimmerman and Bishop.
Can these,
Langford. Or no, Quickborn, I mean. Right behind him.
I mean,
And it's getting very annoying. Looks to be a four-man
and
race.
to the end.
Or to the end of to the end of the race. Zimmerman to the inside of Krago now. And trying to get to the inside of Bourne. Can't quite get there. It's going to be stuck behind the 78. Going into turns 3 and 4. Two Toyotas, a Dodge and a Scion, all battling it out for the win here at Daytona. Another small group of cars also farther back. But it's these four right here. 5 laps to go for Joseph Zimmerman. A rookie from somewhere. I don't know. I'm going to have to ask. But he's now leading. He has a huge lead now over RJ Bishop and Quickborn, who's Quickborn and Krago holding strong on the outside as they have the draft, while Bishop has the line. Quickborn now dropping down in front of the 91. This might screw Krago over. Zimmerman, though. After all, the engine of his team owner and teammate blew up. It was a header that blew up on that 9 car. He's just trying to bring it home and maybe win the race. Maybe get some redemption for JD Racing. But Quickborn, RJ Bishop, and Krago might have something to say about that. As Krago now gets to the inside of RJ Bishop for 3rd. Zimmerman maintaining a gap back to Quickborn. As Krago now gets to the inside of Quickborn for 2nd. Krago making a late charge. 3 laps to go now. Meanwhile, big pack of cars are catching these two, or four cars, I mean, you know what I meant. Can they maybe get to these guys? As Bishop now to the inside of Quickborn for third. Spencer leading those four cars, trying to get up. Actually, it's more than four cars, it's about 9 cars. My bad. Frozen. Jacob Crago trying to get to Joseph Zimmerman now. They're coming to 2 laps to go. Why is my game freeze? It's not the game. Screen. Gotta remember the 12 car is a lap down, so I don't think those back 12 guys, no, not quite that many. I don't think they can catch these 4 in enough time, as these guys have all both split into 2 different packs. So maybe, I don't know, but they're not gaining fast enough. Zimmerman still maintaining a little over a 1/10 of a second on Crago, according to the loop data from the last time they were at the line. Coming to the white flag. This is the last lap. Joseph Zimmerman, 1 lap for the rookie to win at Daytona. Can he do it? It's pretty much down to him and Crago right now. Bishop and Quickborn, if they can get the draft off of Crago down here, maybe they can get up and try to contend for the win. Through 3 and 4, can Crago get to Zimmerman? It's unfrozen. Coming to the line. Crago's not going to make the move.
The line.
Of course, and my screen freezes before I can even get the chance to do the whole... Why is my screen... What the fuck? Oh, hold on. I'm going to do this properly. Hold on.
Okay.
I am going to do this properly. I'm going to fucking have this...
Wow, really?
And it's not even the game, it's my computer, technically, that I should be yelling at. Alright. Wow, that is too far. Alright. Alright. Alright, coming to the line, it will be Joseph Zimmerman taking the Twokinds 500. Oh my god, my game fucking went all the way back to the fucking white flag. Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Okay, now coming off the final corner, it's gonna be Joseph Zimmerman taking the checkered flag. There, fucking did it. Okay, resuming. Now that the camera's in the right place and you've been able to finally see the fucking finish. And of course, the sound's gonna be weird because of the fact that I have it, because it's gonna be showing the TV 1 cam, or pit lane 1 cam instead. Tang finally crossed the line. As far back as he was. Joseph Zimmerman takes his first race in the DeviantArt Cup Series season. Crago is second, Bishop third. Won last season's Twokinds 500, comes in fifth. Nathan sixth, Miller seventh, Ravenhurst eighth. Austin
Real Wellness.
Boston Legacy Carpenter, your top 15. Here, wow, my game free of
Salts.
there we go. There's the rest of your results.
I'm surprised.
There were no wrecks in this race. I did a little too good of a job getting everything AI ready for this. Oh well. Let's see the replay as well. Alright. Well then.
That certainly was an exciting race. All
The strategy in there. Once again, fuel mileage came into play. Nobody could make it to the end. I knew they all had to make another pit stop. But I didn't realize it was going to be that
late of the run to checkered.
Congratulations to Joseph Zimmerman. He wins in his first career start, as well as the first race of Season 2. So, without further ado, thank you all so much for watching. And, as always, I'll see you at the next race. So long, folks.